Imagine a place so vast that it swallows the horizon, so white that it makes your eyes water, and so silent that it feels like time has stopped. The Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat, stretching over 10,500 kilometers, bigger than countries like Jamaica or Lebanon. From mirror-like reflections at sunrise, to surreal perspective tricks and endless open skies.
Never seen anything like it.
This is one of the most otherworldly landscapes on Earth. To make the most out of your trip, here are 15 essential tips to know before visiting the Bolivia Salt Flats. The season is really important. Depending on the season, your experience of the salt flats will be completely different. From May to October is the dry season, so you get these flat, mirrorless, endless plains, and there's more settled, predictable weather. January to March is the rainy season, so you get the mirror effect that people are trying to get, where you get the reflection of the sky in the water. But sometimes there's too much rain and you can't drive onto the flats during that time. Number 2, the altitude can hit hard. The Salar de Uyuni sits around 3,650 meters above sea level. At this elevation, even fit travelers can feel breathless, get headaches, or tire easily. Spend a few nights at high altitude locations like Uyuni or Atacama to acclimatize. Stay hydrated and make sure to take it slow when exploring the flats. Number 3, getting there. The journey is part of the adventure. The flats aren't right next to a town. It makes it sound like they are next to Uyuni, and they're not. Many travelers come from Chile's Atacama Desert, and this is an unbelievable trip through flamingo-filled lagoons, geysers, and high-altitude plains. This journey itself is epic and gradually prepares you for the surreal experience ahead. Number 4, the best time of day is sunrise or sunset. For mirror reflections and dramatic colours, aim for sunrise or sunset. The low-light sun lies with the flats with soft oranges, pinks and purples, and the water doubles the effect.
I think this truly is a ridiculous sunrise.
These are the best sunrises and sunsets I've ever seen. It's honestly dreamlike and magical for photography, so if you can time it, aim for a sunrise or sunset tour. Number 5, speaking about tours, think about a guided tour. So navigating the flats alone can be risky. There are no landmarks, there are featureless terrains, and very limited cell coverage, so it's very easy to get lost. Guided 4x4 tours keep you safe, show you the best viewpoints, and provide insights into local culture and history. When you're booking a tour, make sure you ask whether you've got an English-speaking guide. It's fine if you don't for sightseeing, but it is valuable if you want context about the indigenous communities and the area's significance. Number 6, photography tips. The flats are really a photographer's playground. With no landmarks and an endless horizon, you can play around with scale, make people look huge, make rocks look tiny, and use props making surreal illusions. Bring a tripod, extra batteries, and props if you want to play with perspective. Guides often know the best locations and angles to maximize these illusions, and I would ask your tour operator if they're bringing props like ours are, or if you need to bring your own. Number 7, Salt Hotel. You've got the option if you're staying nearby to stay in a salt hotel, and I would definitely recommend this. You stay in a hotel made entirely of salt, and it's an unforgettable experience. Don't expect luxury, and many salt hotels have minimal heating, basic bedding and rustic facilities, but it is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
This whole room is made of salt. Salt, salt, salt. What a ridiculous place.
If you've got an option between staying in a uni or staying in a salt hotel, definitely pick the salt hotel. Number 8, respect the local culture and indigenous communities. The flats are still home to the Aymara and Quechua communities. Make sure you respect local customs, ask permission before photographing people, and support local artisans when buying souvenirs. The land itself is culturally significant, so treat it with care and leave no trace. Speaking about leave no trace, think about the toilets. Number 9. The toilets here are extremely limited. Apart from the tiny salt restaurant, there are often no toilets, and some might not provide toilet paper. Make sure you bring your own tissue, hand sanitizer, and be mentally ready to hold it for hours. Number 10, footwear can be make or break. In the wet season, water spreads across these large areas, so even a short walk from the Jeep can absolutely soak your shoes and crust them with salt. It's essential to wear waterproof Wellingtons. I thought my waterproof boots would be enough, and they absolutely weren't. Wellies are the only way to make exploring comfortable. Imagine walking in about a foot of water. Number 11, the temperatures can really swing and it can get very cold. So the daytime can feel pleasantly warm and deceiving, but nighttime gets bitterly cold, especially for sunrise trips.
What are you doing?
Trying to stay warm.
So layering is key. Think thermals, warm jackets, gloves, hats and scarves. Sunglasses and high-end SPF are essential because the white salt reflects the sunlight and intensifies the UV exposure. Number 12, some gear and packing tips. Essentials to bring, some of which we've already talked about, are warm clothes, waterproof footwear like Wellington boots, sunglasses, sunscreen, water, snacks, spare batteries or a power bank, a first aid kit, and props for photos. If you're coming early morning, it's worth bringing a headlight or a flashlight. And that is pretty much it. If you have all of this kit, you are ensured to focus on the experience and not survival. If you've got a drone, this is a great place to bring it. Number 13, it's actually really affordable. Lots of the trips to see the salt flats either start from La Paz in Bolivia or Atacama in Chile. Speaking from personal experience, the 2-night, 3-day tours from Atacama can cost anything between $150 and $210 US. That includes your Jeep transport, your guide, your meals, and even accommodation in a salt hotel. For such a once-in-a-lifetime adventure, this is remarkably good value compared to similar experiences worldwide. So if you can combine it within one of these trips, you will definitely save money. Number 14, make sure to look up in the nighttime. One of the advantages of staying at the Salt Hotel means that you can walk out onto the Salt Flats, and I would definitely recommend this. This gives you the opportunity to see the Salt Flats twice and to catch a sunset if you are going on a trip to see the sunrise. As well as this, when it turns nighttime, if you look up and down, you can see the reflection of the stars in the Salt Flats, which is an unbelievable view. Number 15, take it slow. There's a temptation to try and do it all when we travel, but the flats are so much more than a place to check off a list. Walk slowly, watch the reflections, and enjoy the sunrise or sunset, marveling at the silence. When you're standing there in the middle of this ethereal plain and it is completely still because people aren't moving, it is otherworldly. Respect the land, savor the beauty, and let the surreal emptiness sink in, because this is a memory you will carry with you forever. The Salt Flats are not just a destination, they're a journey through extremes: light and dark, heat and freezing cold, silence and vast scale. With the right planning and preparation, this is one of the most incredible trips you'll ever do. And if you found this video useful, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as I'm sure I've got more travel guides that you'd love to watch. Give us a cheeky subscribe.